Hello, everybody. Welcome to an all-new Beyond the Barricade. We are live. It is 7:59 right now, according to my phone right here. And I've got some announcements to make. So first of all, let's start with this. New Evolution Wrestling had an announcement today. We have to announce something serious. We have been informed by New Evolution Wrestling that GS215 that he will not be cleared to wrestle due to an injury. He has relinquished the title to us and has officially vacated it. We wish him a speedy recovery, which we do. He was stated to defend that against the number one contender, Big Daddy Rock, at Best of the Best on June 17th. They are now searching for his replacement to crown a new champion. So that was announced today. Speedy recovery, obviously, and looking for a new heavyweight contender. As well, I'm going to announce this too at New Evolution Wrestling on June 17th. I will be bringing Beyond the Barricade there, and we will be doing our vlog interaction there. So maybe we'll have an episode of Beyond the Barricade there as well. But yeah, I'm looking forward to being there at New Evolution Wrestling, and I'm going to be bringing somebody with me. The current reigning, defending 23-6 champion. The most coveted title of all of YouTube is the 23-6 YouTube Heavyweight Championship. So that will definitely be happening at New Evolution Wrestling. I will be there, and we'll see what happens. I mean, maybe someone will challenge him, maybe someone will not, at the current champion, Brendan Denker. All right, well, without further ado, let's bring on my guest, courtesy of New Evolution Wrestling, Nicholi White. How you doing, bud?
How's it going, man?
I'm doing great, man. I mean, it was a slow week for me. 2 podcasts, yours and one before. Yeah. And I took a little time off. You know, I had a busy month. My son was sick and stuff like that. Oh, sorry. But yeah, the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be cranking.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm doing great. I just came back from a trip from Vegas. Now,
nice.
Down. I'm just now getting off the high from that trip. So,
nice.
Just had a championship match with Invictus Pro Wrestling.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I came up short, but I did put on a banger of a match with Ken Broadway. It's now up on WTV.
Oh, Ken Broadway. Yeah. I know Ken.
Yeah, and right now I'm preparing for the return of New Evolution Wrestling for June 17. And I'm preparing for that, training hard for that. June 17. I'm excited for that. Excited for the show. I'm excited for the return.
Awesome. Who is your match against?
We got a veteran of sorts. We got the Angry Beard. He got that long beard, man. You know, that's him. I got Johnny Malloy one-on-one for the first time.
All right.
I'm excited. I've been watching this stuff.
I can tell.
I've been watching this stuff since I was a youngin' before I even got into the business. So, I seen his matches. I seen what he's done in the tri-state area. So, I'm up for the challenge, and I'm here. I'm here for it.
Awesome. Where was the Invictus show?
Oh, it was in the Bronx.
It was in the Bronx. Okay.
Yeah, Parkchester. It was at the
okay.
St. Helens church. We drew in a big crowd for that show. It was a great turnout. Awesome show. It was great talent. Awesome. Great matches. We had the Clown for Clout ladder match. We had my match, the Grand Championship match, in the main event, Big Ben versus PJ Savage, and all is that. Yeah.
Awesome.
It's on live. You could go check it out. Watch the replay.
Definitely. Yeah, everybody go check that out on IWTV. It was presented by my home promotion, Victory Pro Wrestling.
Oh yeah.
So I assume you met John Radio. Did you meet John?
I think I have.
Trust me, if you meet him, you know him.
I'm telling you, like, I've been meeting like so many people. Like I barely remember half of the people I meet, so I don't know.
Listen, I know how you feel, man. Sometimes you're like, I know this person, but do I know them? So I hear what you're saying. Serena says yes. You have a tough opponent in the bearded villain, Johnny Malloy. It's going to be a great match. Absolutely. I hear like a crunching sound. Is somebody eating over there?
Eating?
Me? That might be your. It sounded like somebody was crunching on something, like a bag or something.
Let me fix this. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Just give me
No worries, you got it. While you're doing that,
30 seconds.
I am going to talk about since we brought it up, Victory Pro Wrestling is this Saturday. Higher Limits. Go to victoryprowrestling.com to get your tickets. We're going to have Eric James versus Bryce Donovan for that Victory Pro Wrestling Championship. I'm so excited for that match. Big fan of both competitors. Also, the returning Jack Tomlinson, who feels he has been shadow banned by VPW management and the boys. So you're going to want to see Jack's story continue this Saturday at Higher Limits. And what a card it's going to be. We have Jack's opponent actually for the night, the King of Sass, Jordy Sparks, all the way from Australia. He will be there making his VPW debut, as well as Brittany Brooks making her VPW debut all the way from Arizona. She is actually everywhere, all over the United States. So she is fighting our VPW Women's Champ, Valentina. So you're going to want to go to victoryprowrestling.com to get your tickets. And I think Nicholi is ready. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Can you hear me?
All right. I can hear you now.
Okay.
Serena was wondering what the sound was.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. All right. Tell me when and where you fell in love with this wonderful world that we call wrestling.
Oh, this is one of my favorite stories to tell because I feel like it's
Awesome.
a very unique story to me and how I even start, how I got into wrestling. So this all started. Oh, camera's falling.
The camera's falling.
Yeah,
this is live. That's how we know it's live.
This is live, yeah. This is live,
right.
Man. Well, this is all started when I was about 13 years old. This was me. I was just getting having more knowledge of wrestling outside of like WWE and all that stuff like that. I got introduced to backyard wrestling, and there was a promotion running where I was living and at the time in Manhattan. So the promotion was based off Harlem. And then they moved to like Lower East Side, and so I went to go watch and all that stuff. And that's when I was first introduced how wrestling was how to put on a show, you know what I'm saying? How the moves is being done, or how to play your character. This is all new knowledge. I still had that, fan, mindset, and this was like a whole new world to me opening up, and that's when I fell in love with it, and that's when I had that idea of, okay, this is something I want to do for the rest of my life. Okay. Just based off like kids throwing off shows that come from my background, living in the projects, just something they wanted to do, something positive other than like going to the streets or doing drugs or anything like that. So me finding that was like a straight lane to my desire, my dream per se. So this is what I always wanted to do. Yeah.
So this is living your dream instead of going on the streets and getting yourself into all sorts of trouble. I mean, that's an awesome story. 100% love it. That's great. Who was your inspiration at the time when you were there?
My inspiration were like, obviously I love Shawn Michaels, Rey Mysterio, Jeff Hardy. One of the main guys that really like made me believe that I can actually do the stuff I wanted to do was Shelton Benjamin. And what really inspired me the most to actually like go after this as a profession or a career was the kids that I saw putting on those shows and the projects. I wanted to be those guys. Those are the guys I look up to. And eventually they got the proper training, and now they on shows, they on TV now. So those guys always inspire me and always push me further and do better, because these are the guys I relate to. These are the guys who came from my background.
Okay. Awesome. All right, now that you're inspired, got all that going on, where did you go train? Who were some of your mentors? And what was your thought process during that training?
Okay. Well, I went to this wrestling school. It was a gym in the Bronx, in the Hunts Point area. Was the Darrow's Extreme Fitness. They had a promotion running there called Bronx Wrestling Federation, ran by Bronco International, a legendary luchador. I was trained by him, and then like later on in a few months, I had the opportunity to train with Santana from LAX, aka Mike Drastic. I trained with him for a couple of years, and then I eventually had my first match in 2019, in January 19, 2019.
All right. Before we get into that, what did your family and friends think about this? Saying when you said to them, "Hey, I want to be a professional wrestler. I don't want to get into trouble. I just want to wrestle and do my thing."
Well, I've always been like to myself. You know, I always been been to myself. You know, I never really, really talk about like my mom. Eventually, when I was getting out of high school, I told her that I'm dropping out of high school and I want to do wrestling and go to this wrestling school. And she was 100% supportive. You know, she always been supportive of my going after my career, going after stuff and I wanted to do. As far as my friends always been there. My friends been supportive. You know, they always motivate me, telling me that I aspire to do what they want to do, follow their dreams or whatever.
Right. So. That's awesome. I mean, I kind of was in the situation where I grew up in a poor neighborhood. Same thing, drugs being sold, people getting shot, blah, blah, blah. And I had people telling me, no, do this, do this, do this. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I mean, I hadn't found that this doing podcasts, but I'm like, no, I'm going to keep clean and do my thing. And
exactly.
And do what not to be in that situation. So that's awesome that, a lot of people can't do that and they get sucked into that kind of life.
Yeah, and it's kind of like grateful. Like I'm grateful I have those, those good mentors. I always had like good people in my ear. You know what I'm saying?
I think this comment might be for you. Hold on a sec. Hold that.
What happened? Of course, I drink enough water. Fly. Now, what are you talking about? Just because you have a sponsor for Essentia doesn't mean you drink more water than me. That doesn't count.
Fly's pretty funny. I like that guy.
That's my guy, man. That's my guy. He's part of the a little promotion I'm part of called Chosen Pro Wrestling. He's part of wrestler. Yes.
I'm part of that too, apparently.
Yeah, man. Yes, man. Yeah, man.
I haven't been invited to go down there yet, but I did some interviews for them.
Oh yeah,
courtesy of PJ.
Oh, we are. Before I do New Age or New Evolution, I will be doing another show for Chosen Pro Wrestling. June 10th, we're gonna be in Hoboken, New Jersey. Don't know what my opponent is, but I kind of got a little scuffle, a little beef with Trey Felipe, but we're gonna get into that later down the line. We don't need to get into that now.
Okay.
Get that later down the line.
Gotcha. The chosen few, says why. Let him know.
He knows.
I'm glad he's in with us in the chat. All right, go back to your yes, I know Fly's in the comments, Serena. I know. All right, go into your train of thought, because now I totally forgot what was going on.
Yeah,
yeah, see, I know, yeah. Me too. Thank you, Fly.
Damn it, Fly.
I think we were talking about getting out of the lifestyle. Not going into the lifestyle.
Oh, yeah. The lifestyle, yeah.
All right, now tell me, first of all, that's truly amazing. To me, that's you being a role model to kids everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's me too. So congratulations on that. Inspire the kids of this generation that's coming.
Hey, the
to
Renaissance love the kids. The Renaissance love the kids. It's all about the kids, man.
Definitely. I agree. Same thing with my kids. I want them to do what makes them happy. My oldest son wants to be a wrestler too, so he's working on his dream, trying to get himself ready. So I love that stuff. All right. Now we're gonna go into your first match.
Wish them all the best.
Thank you. You might see him down the line. All right, yeah. Go into your first match. Who was your first opponent? And what were your emotions going through that process?
All right, first match. I was nervous as hell. This was like
we're gonna get back to you, Fly. We're gonna get back to you. Fly's still talking in there. He says he's got us all discombobulated.
I know, man. Yeah, my first match was back in 2017. This was like a week before my birthday. I'm real excited, young. So I had a 6-way. It was a 6-way tag match. It was me, I believe. It was Jay Akira. Damn, I'm trying. It was a lot of people. Because there's a few people don't wrestle no more. But I remember Casey Lycan being there. I think Casey Lycan was in that match. So yeah, it was a 6-way. It was a 6-man tag match. Yeah, it was all over the place. It was good. It was fun though. It was good for my first match. You know?
So what was like your thoughts like during it? Like, hey, this is it. I'm living what I wanted to do. Like just tell me some of your emotions went through it.
Yeah.
Don't let Fly distract.
No, I'm not. I think the main focus, like in the back of my mind, was I don't want to mess up. Like I don't want to like botch or anything. That was like the main thing on my mind. And then I did a diving move, and eventually I botched. But it was cool though. Nobody noticed it though. But you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
That was the only thing in the back of my mind.
What was the best advice? And I know you got probably a lot of it from Santana. What was the best advice he gave you?
Yeah. The best advice he gave me. He just told me stay consistent. Once you like off your consistency, you become stagnant. And I've been so consistent. You know, I've been nonstop ever since I debuted. I've been nonstop learning new things, working on my cardio, working on my body.
Right.
So yeah, it was that one thing he had like the three C's, but the one of the main C's was consistency, and that has been like, you know, drilled in my mind. It's just stay consistent. Don't take no breaks. You know what I'm saying? Just go full throttle until you get to that destination.
Okay. All right. That's good. Good advice. Good advice. Cardio is definitely important in your business.
Yeah. Exactly. That's why I tell people to drink more water. Nobody want to listen to me, but you know.
Is that a dig at Fly over
there? Man, he knows the deal.
All right. Tell me about the best gimmick match you've been in.
Anything the best gimmick match I've been in.
Yeah, like, you know, a ladders match, table match, cage match.
Oh, damn. I haven't been in too many gimmick matches throughout my career, even, you know, but I had this one gimmick match. But it was terrible. I would not like to talk about it, but it got me a little, viral fame. You know, it got me a little talk. It was the what was the match? It was the goddamn damn. What was the match? It was a cinematic match, mind you. It was a cinematic match. Damn. I think it was the Lot Brawl or something. It was something in the lot. All right. I was in this promotion. It was a startup promotion. It's called One Division Pro, right? And then I was the world champion. They want us to be in this cinematic match, you know. And this was like peak pandemic, right? Me, I'm very ambitious. Like I do whatever I want, you know. But I'm the champion. I'm very young. I'm young. You know, I had this mindset. Since I'm the champion, I gotta make the company look good by any means, you know. So they put me in the cinematic match, right? I had all these ideas, right? So we got to the lot, and we couldn't use none of the stuff that was around our surroundings. So we just had to improvise most of the stuff, right? So, and then we did the match, and then they filmed it and all that stuff. And it went into the internet. I got clowned like no other.
Oh no.
It was. I got cloud. I look back on it now because I used to be ashamed of it. Like I don't want nobody to talk about it now. Like, but now, like
right.
now it's been like 3 years now. So
So
it's whatever.
you're
Now.
over it.
I'm over it now.
We
Shout out to Casey liking for he we have a whole big laugh about this every time people bring it up to me. So yeah.
We got a question for you. That's an interesting one. It popped up in the chat from a Joe Grimont. I don't know if you know him.
Hey, that's my guy. That's my guy, man.
Ask him about the banger at Invictus Pro Wrestling against Landon Hale DC.
Ooh, yeah. This was my official debut in Invictus.
Invictus,
and so it was my first debut for the match for Invictus. I got Landon Hale. I never heard of the guy before. Like it was eventually the promoter Alex Aceta. He hit me up. He said, "Hey, I want to bring you in because I knocked it out of the park out of this tryout match I did. It was a dark match and everybody was loving me. You know what I'm saying? Because of course, right? So he was like, "Yeah, I got you this match with Landon Hale, right? I just want you to put on the banger, whatever." So I'm like, okay. I studied this guy. Guy came from Atlanta, Georgia. I think he's not actually from Atlanta, but I think he's from Tennessee. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to mess up his thing. All right, so yeah, I'm watching all the stuff. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be good, right? And I'm telling you, the chemistry we had, it was we just clicked like that, man. It was just never heard of the guy, first time meeting him, and we just put on a banger of a match. People was talking about it for weeks and weeks and weeks. Awesome. It was great. Right, and I want that rematch, Landon. If you're watching, I'm not playing with you. That's a little blemish in my little record in Invictus. We're gonna fix that.
Okay, all right. We got another comment from Joe. All the respect, Nicholi White is one of the best at Invictus Pro Wrestling. High praise.
Stop, man. Stop, man. Come on.
I can't wait to see your match at New Evolution.
I'm gonna put on another banger there. I'm telling you, man. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling my shot.
Hopefully you come out to Long Island and do some stuff out here.
Absolutely. I'm trying to go everywhere, man. I'm trying to do a world tour. Nicholi White World Tour, man. It's gonna be amazing.
Fly says all flowers, no thorns.
We don't even know what Fly is talking about. This is about me now. Not Fly. Let's talk about Nicholi. You feel me?
Gotcha. All right, world tour. So aspirations on this world tour. Where would you like to go?
Ooh, there's a lot of places I would have my excursions at. Definitely London. Hello, mate. Just get some tea, some crumpets. Japan. Gotta go to Japan.
I think that's Australian, though.
What do you mean?
Hello,
tea
mate.
And crumpets?
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate.
Oh,
yeah. Mate. Yeah, hello, mate is Australian.
It's Australian, yeah.
I'm sorry.
The tea and crumpets, yeah, you got that.
I got that right. Mexico, definitely want to go to Mexico, and I would like to go to my ancestry home country of Panama. Had to go there.
Ooh,
got to go to Panama.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Is there wrestling in Panama?
Oh, absolutely. There is definitely wrestling in Panama. People don't know there is a wide range of Panamanian wrestlers that we have not been display. You know what I'm saying? People need to see these people.
I didn't know there was wrestling in Ecuador, but there is.
Yeah, there's wrestling everywhere.
Yeah,
man.
I see.
Believe it or not, man. I'm pretty sure there's wrestling in Iceland or somewhere. Oh.
Probably, yeah. Do you know any promotions out there so we can shout them out real quick?
I know there's one promotion. It's called CWE in Panama, I believe. Okay. I only know that because my tag partner, Mantis, he wrestled there a few times there. So
okay.
Eventually I would like to be there,
What about Japan?
Japan? Everywhere. I don't care where it is. What promotion? The ideal is New Japan Pro Wrestling. But we're going to get there very, very soon. We're going to get there very, very soon. I promise you that. I promise you.
All right. Since we got fly in the chat. Tell me about a rib that was played on you, or one that you played on someone, because I'm sure there was plenty.
Oh, there's a bunch of ribs people like to play on me. You know what I'm saying? But it was just one particular rib I did not like. I get a lot of spam. You know, I'm on the internet a lot. I get a lot of spam. I think every wrestler or any content creator can relate to this. You would have like people hitting you up, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, I got artwork, you got mixtapes and all that stuff, right? And I'm like, no, you're not getting my money. So
I think my best was, hey, would you like to have some designer jewelry? You should be a spokesman. Like what?
Something like that, right? No. And then a fellow wrestler, a friend, Dominic De Niro.
Dominic, I know Dom.
One of those art guys hit him up, and he was like, "Hey, Nikolai would like some artwork," and then I just got flooded with messages.
Oh man, that's terrible. All right, we got a comment for you from Billy Trollman. I love to see two matches for you: dream match against Ikeban or Mike Skyros.
I've been seeing those two guys a lot. Me and Ichiban only touched once, but it was in a fatal 4-way. It was in a dark match in Victor's Pro Wrestling. Yeah, we only touched one time. You know, I would like to get an opportunity to have that one-on-one match. Hopefully down the road. Let's not wait too long, you know. But you know, Ichiban and Mike Skyros, that dude is a phenomenal wrestler. I like that dude. Man. All fair, no filler. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying?
I see. Yeah, you're all fired up tonight. I love it.
Yeah. All
right, let's talk about opponents you want to wrestle. Have you ever wrestled Gabe Scott?
I have. I wrestled Gabe Scott at Victor's Pro Wrestling. It was like the last day of 2022. Yeah.
That's my guy. I see him all the time.
That's my guy, man. Hard hitting as a mug, bro. I was sore for 3 weeks. I was sore for 3 weeks. You don't understand. I was sore for 3 weeks. But that dude's dope. I'm
gonna tell him when I see him. I'm like, yo, you made him sore for 3 weeks. Yeah. What about
I was sore for 3 weeks?
What about Desmond Cole? Have you ever wrestled him?
Desmond Cole. I wrestled Desmond Cole. IFC. It was I believe it was the debut show. It was me, Desmond Cole. Yeah, we had a banger. Definitely.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I know Des too. See him all the
but
time.
Let's talk about the guys. Let's talk about the guys that I actually want to wrestle. There's a lot.
Let's do it,
man.
Let's go.
Top of the list: Jordan Oliver, Myron Reed, Jay Melika. There's a lot. Mike Skyros, obviously. Ichiban, obviously. Azrael. I need that match.
Okay.
I need that match. Yeah, that's like 6 guys. You get 6 guys, man. I'm not giving you like a full. I'm not giving y'all full 10. All right. I don't want to get y'all hopes up and then y'all like write fantasy matches and then y'all get mad because the match doesn't, come to fruition. Whatever.
Gotcha.
You know how fans get.
I know how they get. Yeah. What do you like to do on your free time when you're just relaxing?
Besides keeping myself hydrated 24/7, my hobbies is I like music. I make music on the side. I actually have a few mixtapes and fruit projects on the side if you want to go check them out under the name Holiday Inn. I'm on SoundCloud. I'm on YouTube. Okay. I also like I love to cook. I love cooking. If my girlfriend comes, she would tell she loves my cooking. She loves it. I'm the best, right, babe?
She said
yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Nah, yeah, you heard her.
What's your favorite dish to make? What's your favorite dish to make?
I make my specialty Mexican rice. Oh, my camera is falling. Chill out. Favorite dish it's like some Mexican rice. Get some chicken. Marinate that a little bit. Cut that up. Leave it there for about an hour or two. to let it marinate. Then I get the rice, the little white rice, get the corn, get the black beans. You know what I'm saying? Green peppers, onions, right? You get the oregano, you get the adobo. You mix that all together. Bon appetit.
Sounds great, man. I too use the adobo. It does make the difference.
You cannot go wrong with adobo. That's the secret sauce.
It does. It can never go wrong with adobo. It really can't.
But there's other dishes I like. I like making steak, with the rice. A lot of my favorite dishes that involve rice. I eat a lot of rice. So give me some rice, and I put a little specialty on the side, and I mix that thing up, like Bobby Boufflé. You know what I'm saying? That's his name, right? Right.
I freaking love rice. Bobby Boufflé. Here we go. What's your favorite type of water to drink?
What's my favorite type of water to drink? Definitely not tap water, because you know how it is in New York and ain't tap water. So.
Oh yeah. No,
definitely. Shout out to Fly, because he knows my favorite drink. It's Essentia, baby.
Essentia. Okay. All right. Yeah. He said earlier he was giving you flowers.
Oh, he was giving me flowers? Oh, thank you, man. He did say flowers no thorns. I'm glad he took the thorns out. He cares about me. I love that about him. Thank you.
He do. We got another question over here from Philly. What about top 5 dead or alive? Sammy Diaz ?
Ooh, top 5 dead or alive. Like, what do you mean? Like wrestlers?
I think that's what he's saying.
Okay.
He's got a lot of questions for you.
All right.
Do you
got
know
a lot
him?
of questions. You want to? I never saw the name before. I don't know. I probably met him at a show. I don't know.
Okay. The best place in New York to get.
There's a lot of questions.
He's throwing
best
all the
place
questions.
to get chopped cheese.
He's taking over.
Hold on. He's taking all the questions. The best. All right, let me get. Who has the best chopped cheese in New York? Damn. I gotta say, Morris Ave. Go to 167, but it's dangerous. Be careful. But they got the best chopped cheese. You want to go over there?
It's dangerous. He says Sammy Diaz calls himself top 5 dead or alive.
Oh, he calls Sammy Davis top 5 dead. I would love to wrestle Sammy Davis if he stopped, not mentioning me. I'm on the radar. He knows me. He knows my name. He called me out and I'll be there. Just call my name and I'll appear.
Okay.
Babe, can you give me some water? Please.
You drink a lot of water there. Nicholi.
Yeah. Just need my water, man.
Are you okay? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm telling you, I gotta stay hydrated. You feel me?
There you go. Can we hear her say how your cooking's great, real quick?
Babe, come here. Tell them my cooking is great.
I guess.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, she loves it. I told you.
I don't know. That wasn't too convincing over there. It's all good. I'm sure it's fine. Oh man, we have lost all track of craziness. All right, tell me what you feel makes New Evolution Wrestling special.
What makes New Evolution special? Because I'm there. Simple. Next question.
All right. Who are some of the wrestlers that you want to face at New Evolution?
Here's the people I want to face at New Evolution. Whoever's the champion, that's one thing. Walter Diaz, his face gets slapped. I don't know. He needs to get bullied. You know what I'm saying? Walter Diaz need to get bullied. I said it. I'm sorry. I know. Like New Evolution, they big money, right? I need a big name. I need a big name to wrestle. Maybe I don't know, Too Cold Scorpio, probably. I don't know. There's a lot of names.
Right.
I'm gonna wrestle everybody, so I could be on the top of New Evolution Wrestling.
Maybe you could get into that heavyweight match, huh? Coming up.
Maybe. Hey, maybe, huh? I could do double duty. I could do 2 missions at once. Just pay me double and I'll be there.
Double Nicholi.
That's what it is.
Oh man. All right. I've lost all track of time. favorite things you like to watch. See if you're a Marvel guy.
Marvel guy. It
No?
kind of get it's good. Sometimes. I'm not too like I'm not a super fan as people might may seem, but I'm not a super fan of nothing. But I do watch like Spider-Man. Spider-Man was dope. Black Panther was dope. Captain America was dope. Obviously, I haven't really watched the shows. The off shows.
Right.
Like the Disney shows, that Disney Plus shows. I haven't really watched that. So, yeah, I like drama. To be honest, I like thriller dramas. Like that show You, right?
Yes.
From Netflix. Yeah, that's like I like those type of shows. Thriller, mystery. You know what I'm saying? That's me.
Are you?
I'm a Law and Order guy. You know what I'm saying? I like crime, like stuff because my mom sat me in the TV in front, crime TVs. That's what we watch.
I was gonna ask, do you watch Power? Any of the Power shows?
I don't watch that at all. Not a single episode.
Okay.
They're gonna take my black card away from me. I really don't care. But
I love the show. Just so you know, all of them. I can't miss it.
Yeah.
What about any comedies? You like comedies?
I love stand up. Let's talk. Okay. I could go for hours on stand up. I love stand up.
Let's talk some stand up.
Yeah. Who's your guys?
Hold on a sec. Who would be your weapon of choice in a zombie? What would be your weapon of choice in a zombie breakout?
Oh, the ray gun.
The ray gun.
I get a ray gun. Any Call of Duty fans?
I'm sure there's some out there. Favorite stand-up comedian that I've seen recently? Probably George Lopez.
George Lopez. Wow, I haven't.
Yeah, he's the last.
That's a name I don't.
Stand-up I've seen.
Really, that's a name I don't hear a lot. That's a name I don't hear a lot. I hear a lot.
Funny as hell.
Yeah, I heard a lot of Bill Burr. I like Bill Burr. Who else? That dude. What's his name? It was Sebastian Stefano. He has a nickname. Not his last name is very hard to pronounce, but I like him.
Okay.
Cat Williams. I love Cat Williams.
Cat Williams.
Eddie Murphy. Eddie Griffin. Who else? It's a lot of fun. Some of the new
Fluffy
guys.
And Kevin Hart.
Fluffy, I don't find Fluffy funny. I'm sorry. I know he's popular and whatever, but I can't get into this stuff. Kevin, he just tells great stories. He don't really tell jokes. I'm serious.
That's true. Mostly about The Rock.
Rock, yeah. I like some of the new guys. You probably never heard. Steve Morrell, Matt Rife. Matt Rife is funny as hell. I be seeing his stuff on TikTok. It's like it's the new thing is crowd work. I don't know, you never heard that. People
what's crowd work?
People talk to ask questions to the crowd and they make a routine out of that and knock the roof off the place.
That's funny. I like it. What about funny movies?
Funny movies. I love funny movies. I like humor. Like I love to laugh. I guess like my top movie, since I like crime and stuff like that, and also a bit of comedy, I would say Rush Hour. Rush Hour is my favorite top 30 movies of all time. I don't care. It's the greatest.
Okay. I agree. It's good. It's good. I think my favorite comedy is Don't Be a Menace to South Central.
That's a classic. That's a classic.
I freaking love that movie.
That's a classic.
I can watch it over and over, and I'll still find everything funny. As a matter of fact, I saw someone wearing a shirt with one of the characters on the front.
Yeah.
Recently, like during the last couple of days. I had to stop and say, man, I love that shirt. There's some stuff going on in the chat.
Oh no, what are you doing in the chat?
They're arguing about Fluffy. And it's not fly. Oh man, we started something tonight, Nikolai.
Oh man.
All right.
So-
Unless you want to share something else, plug away your future appearances coming up.
Okay, let's talk about the future appearances. Okay, June 10th.
Gotcha.
We got the summer banger show of the summer. Summer of the summers of the shows. Okay, June 10th, Chosen Pro Wrestling is coming back. June 17th, New Evolution Wrestling. Johnny Malloy versus the Renaissance Nikolai White. Yeah, we got some things going. And don't forget, also, me and Mantis are going to be teaming up again May 17th for the tag team titles against the Blood Brothers. The Blood Brothers, you know what I'm saying? The big brothers, you know what I'm saying? For the tag team championships. Yeah, man. It's going to be dope.
Right.
Can't wait.
I had to put someone in a timeout for cursing.
Oh, no.
I want people
No
fighting in the
profanity.
chat. We can say profanity, but I don't want them fighting in the chat.
No profanity.
We can curse, but I don't want them cursing at each other or something. Well, I don't. Mike Skyros. I was tagged. I
Mike
don't know why.
Skyros.
I'm drinking water though.
I know, like
He's
I
drinking
feel
water.
you, man. Mike, they want us in a match. That's why you was tagged. They want us in a match.
Someone tagged you. All right. Yeah, lots of stuff going on. As for myself, I have this Saturday, I will be at Victory Pro Wrestling's Higher Limits, featuring the debut of Jordy Sparks from Australia, the King of Sass, as well as Brittany Brooks making her VPW debut all the way from Arizona. She's coming up to face VPW Women's Champion Valentina Vasquez, as well as Evil Kip will be there. The Vessler, Jack Tomlinson, who feels he's been shadow banned at VPW. Look at Jack's gonna kill me. I'm telling you. I don't know if you know Jack, but
Nah, I love Jack, man. I love Jack. I love his stuff.
As well as Victory Pro Wrestling champion Eric James. He's going to be fighting Bryce Donovan of the Shook Crew for that heavyweight championship. Make sure you go to victoryprowrestling.com to get your tickets. Oh, man. Also, another appearance I'll be at coming up at Stereo Garden. Wrestling is now. May 18th. Doors open at 7. Stereo Garden, Patchogue, New York. It's going to be great. They're going to crown their first world's heavyweight champion. Look at that belt. That belt is beautiful.
Ooh, yeah, I want it.
That belt is going. We got a big card. Look at this card. Yeah, our boy PJ. PJ's going to be in it.
Yeah.
He's fighting for that title.
I see Brando Lee. I see one of my trainers.
I see
one of my trainers, Chris Cage. You know what I'm saying?
Chris Cage, Face, Conway, Hamlet. It's crazy.
Ooh, they got a. This is a stack. This is a stack card, man. Stacked.
Stereo Garden is going to be off the hook. Don't miss your spot. Oh, here's Mike. I'm down, bro. Keep doing your thing anytime.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
All right. And then as for me and you, we're going to be meeting up at New Evolution Wrestling on June 17th. That's a Saturday. Make sure you go to New Evolution Wrestling to get your tickets. Don't want to miss that.
Get your tickets, baby.
I got a lot going on over here. I'm trying to find the right pictures because they're all jumbled in there. Oh, on Monday,
people, man.
I will be part of the Win Social Media Tour as we host The End at 9 o'clock, featuring Ian Aldwin and Cyrus DeVille. They're going to come on the podcast to talk about Wrestling Is Now, that upcoming Stereo Garden event coming up. And where's my other one? Oh, and the hot commodity. Robert Franklin will be on at 9 o'clock EST this Monday as well. He talked a little trash about me because I didn't invite him first on the podcast and someone else did on their podcast. So he talked a little trash to me. You know, it's all right. We're going to clear the air on Monday. So stay tuned for that. People are arguing.
They start arguing about Fluffy?
Nikolai, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me, man. I had a blast here. Thank you.
I had a blast too, man. Thank you to everybody in the chat besides the arguing fans in there. Make sure you get your tickets. VPW, right here in Long Island. Wrestling is now in Long Island. New Evolution Wrestling in Long Island. I messed up my camera.
Oh man.
Oh, now you know my secret.
Hey, damn it. I got you.
I gotta stop hitting this table, man. Any
shit.
last comments in the chat?
Damn.
No.
No? Anybody?
All right,
Okay.
no comments. All right, we're gonna say goodnight. Stick around for a moment, Nikolai. Everybody else, have a good night. I will see you at New Evolution Wrestling with Nikolai. We will be there, and we are bringing that 23-6 title with me. Well, the champ is bringing it. I'm just staying there. Nikolai's gonna keep drinking water.
Absolutely.
I'm saying good night. Have a good night.